The general objective of our project is to empower women-owned businesses through public procurement. Specifically, we are trying to look at how can we raise awareness through training, through awareness campaigns via media and other campaign raising platforms, as well as linking up with key stakeholders, national stakeholders, to come up together and actually amend some of the policy that are not working or that have failed to be implemented correctly.
The problem of inequality cannot be addressed when an essential instrument as public procurement leaves out many stakeholders such as women.
You must have affirmative actions. And that's how in our legal frameworks, including Kenya, even Uganda, we have put provisions in the procurement laws of preference and reservation. Why, for example, in Kenya, you'll find that 30% of the budget for all government MDAs is reserved to benefit youth, women, and people with disabilities.
My name is Victoria Nyambura, mother of 3 and a wife. This is my hardware. I would like to do government tenders. For now, I've not been able to do so due to lack of information and lack of enough funds, because I'm aware government tenders would require huge amounts and you're not yet there. But with time, I will take the challenge and I'll go for them.
The recommendation is that how should the government provide full access of government tenders so that both women and men have the accurate information.
So the information must flow very well. Once that gap is filled in, then I think the women will be able to address some of the challenges that they have. That 30% will be able to move beyond the paper to reality.
At the moment, the issue is implementation. So starting with the procuring entities, that's the government institutions, ensuring they comply with the law. The law says 30% of the budget is supposed to go to AGPO. The truth on the ground is it is not even 5%. It's not even 3%. It's more like between 1% and 2%. So get them to do what they're supposed to do. And that is basically a budget planning issue and allocation. Yeah. The other thing that is straightforward is paying the people once they do the job. Pay the people on time. Most of these entrepreneurs can find their way. They'll struggle with finances, but they can find their way. They can take a loan, they can borrow from friends. But then they need to know that if they're supposed to be paid in 90 days, they will get paid in 90 days, not 3 years. So pay people when you're supposed to pay them. There seems to be a gap between getting the tender and getting payment, which is not very easy to explain. So we have very many and very huge pending bills in government at the moment. A lot of suppliers have not been paid, which is unfortunate. That needs to be sorted out.
Women mentors, especially in business, are very important because she's one of you. You share a lot. When you see her grow and thrive, it gives you the courage to go on, and you know that when I follow the right steps, I shall also make it. I shall also grow.
Women can come together like in a consortium and make a significant contribution when it comes to maybe even opportunities that they cannot as individuals be able to access, you see, because maybe they don't have the funds, they can pull together. Already we have seen, like in some of the focus group discussions that we were going to, that women have come up in chamas and they are pulling their resources together, and those resources that they are now pulling together, they can actually do tenders together.
Coming together, unity as women, it's really, really important and helpful. It also encourages us. When you see one grow, it gives you the hope that you can also do it. Those small achievements, they encourages us. Our mission and our goal is small wins are still wins. So when we win small, we are encouraged to go the higher step.
I will be very happy if I see that all the
small businesses are registered and are benefiting through the government. The government is the biggest spender. If we can have every year we are improving to the people who are registered, maybe the women who are having access to government procurement opportunities and benefiting from the same, that will be my happiest moment.
One, for those who have not registered, the one thing that was key that stood out was awareness, lack of awareness, and also misinformation, because there are those who said, oh, you know, I heard that it is very expensive to register, yet registration is free.
Some of the challenges that we are having is that opportunities is all we can do as government, but uptake is the responsibility of women. There are some deep-seated issues that mere legislation cannot solve.
Already we have seen the government has come up with affirmative action to support the women, but they have to rise up to take it. No one will come and put it in there. So that's something they have to stand up for.
But women are moving into a space to offer service, not just to government, but to add value to society. And we challenge them to start doing business with each other in a manner that causes all of them to grow, and be ready for competition that will come when it comes to value proposition.
So because change is possible and it can happen, gender equality is possible, where women can have equal access, their human rights are also observed, they have equal opportunities as men. They are not defined by their sex, but they are defined by their skills and abilities. And GROW research provides an opportunity for gender equality.